There are moments in boating where everything aligns. The product, the people, and of course the timing. Moments that mark not just the arrival, but define what comes next. And this season is one of those extremely exciting moments for us at Princess Yachts Australia, with the arrival of not one, but 3 exquisite yachts, all with different expressions of life on the water in mind. So on today's episode of The Voyage, I'm going to give you an up close and personal look at all 3. Can you believe it's 2026? Where is this time going?
I know, we've just got new boats off ships and we've got a Centrico boat show coming up, so there's so much happening the beginning of this year.
Well, talk to me about momentum, because for a while there it was really tricky for you to get stock. Now you've got all of this availability and so much excitement that's coming with that.
Well, that's what happened. We had boats on order for stock, but before they got here, they were sold. So, which is a great thing to have happen.
Yeah.
But now we have got 3 boats in stock in Australia and another one on a ship. So for Centrico boat show, which is in May, we're going to have a 7-boat display, and 4 of those boats will be available to purchase at the show.
Which is super rare.
Very rare.
Yeah.
We've had boats coming, but never actually had, people can walk on that boat that you can actually own. That's something unique at the boat show this year with the 7-boat display. And we have F50, F58, F65, which we're on at the moment. Then with the V50, we'll have a V55, we'll have an S65 and a Y72. So
yeah, right.
Massive range, probably the biggest display in the Southern Hemisphere.
The biggest display in the Southern Hemisphere.
It's amazing. Like even at Dusseldorf this year, it was a 7-boat display, and we're going to have as many boats at Centrico Boat Show this year.
I would never ask you to choose a favourite, so we'll start with the V50 because it's right behind us. You do love that boat though?
It's a great boat. It's funny, Renee got on board that boat recently and said, "Oh, this is beautiful. This is all we need."
Yeah.
And a lot of the guys that are working with us have said, this is a perfect Gold Coast boat. It fits on most pontoons and most backyards. It's great for the broad water.
Yeah.
It can be air conditioned or can be heated, and you can open the sunroof and open the back doors and have it as an open boat.
With a performance-led design with real presence, the Princess V50 is a refined and dynamic sports yacht that perfectly balances performance with contemporary luxury. Sleek, responsive, and built for owners who love the journey as much as the destination.
It's got a full beam master cabin with its own ensuite, and then up forward on that boat we've optioned it with the scissor berths, so the 2 berths can be a double or they can swing apart so you can have your children up forwards.
Yeah, again, it's that ease of lifestyle, Greg, isn't it? And it's the ability to, as you say, have it out the front of your house, easily take it out to the spit, have a really lovely day with the fam, and be back a few hours later.
That's right, and it's got the hydraulic platform, so the tender goes on the platform on that boat, and then you've got that little swimming area, which is great, and just drop it in the water, have the tender floating out the back paddle boards.
Yeah.
And the kids can have a swim, and particularly places like where we are today near wave break, wait for that tide to change, you get the beautiful blue water coming in the seaway on the incoming tide, and it's just beautiful. Magical.
Yeah, it does look good here on the coast actually, doesn't it? With powerful twin Volvo IPS engines delivering responsive, confident performance, the V50 embodies the Princess commitment to craftsmanship, innovation and effortless style. I feel very at home here, Greg.
It is pretty comfortable, isn't it?
Yeah, I've already picked the bedrooms for my kids. I was going to say that this is a perfect family boat, but really it's a perfect entertainer's boat.
It is. This boat has the separates of the galley and the dinettes a bit separate from the saloon, so you're a really comfortable space up here. Pop-up television, and this one's 4 cabin, so you do have your VIP forward, your full beam master, and then it has the sliding berths that make another double, and then this boat has bunk beds, so if you're going to have a bit of overflow with kids, or if the boys are going fishing or something like that, there's room. And the thing with the Princess is these massive windows, so anywhere you sit in the saloon you can see the water, and it's not every boat you get on that you can do that.
Yeah. Would this be one of your favourites in the lineup?
It is.
Yeah.
This is, it's got the V8 1200 horsepower MAN engines. This boat's got a Seakeeper 18. It's got the big generator. It's it's really set up for Australian conditions. So this is quite easily a passage maker up to the Whitsundays, down to Sydney. Down to the Margaret River from Perth. So there's so this boat has got a big storage area. It can be set up as a crew quarters. On this boat, we've just set it up as storage because generally in Australia, we don't do crew until sort of 72 and above, but it has the hydraulic platform. So you can have that big tender and you do have the option, drop the platform down, put the tender in the water, and you've got all the toys. And with that big storage area down there, there's a lot of area to store those toys.
I love that there's almost there's seasons on this boat of a day. You spend the morning out swimming and then you come in and you use the galley to have some snacks. Then the kids can retreat downstairs for some quiet time. You've got upstairs as well. It offers everything.
Now this has a tracking system on board, so a client can get on his phone and see what the humidity is on board, see where his boat is. If a bilge pump goes off, it'll send him a message. So the telemetry that Princess have involved in every new boat is quite amazing. Which again is ease of lifestyle. Not having to worry. No. No, and the good thing is our service team actually track it too. So if an alarm goes off on a client's boat, Annie and the team can see what's happening and ring the client and say, we've got someone going down to have a look at your bilge pump's gone off in the forward cabin, so we'll go and have a look at it. Yeah, that is a peace of mind that you cannot buy. No. Yeah, absolutely. And then in terms of entry levels, would this be a boat that people would buy for their first boat, or this would be a boat that they'd probably jump up to? It's a bit of both. Our clientele's getting younger and younger, and we're finding some people will step into a 50 because it's nice and easy and waterfront. Then they'll step up to a 58 or a 65 because sometimes they don't want to go one step, they want to go two steps. It depends on where they're at in life, with family, with children who are older or young children. It's there's a lot of factors in it. But we do have people that buy this for their first boat, or people step up into it. Yeah, beautiful. I feel very at home. Honey, I'll have a champagne, thank you. The F65 represents the perfect balance of sophistication, practicality, and adventure. The Princess F58 is quickly becoming one of the most talked about Flybridge yachts in its class. In fact, she was just awarded the best Flybridge yacht over 55 foot at the 2026 Motorboat Awards in Bad Dusseldorf, the biggest indoor boat show in the world. Greg, why has there been so much buzz around this boat, do you think? Well, it kind of fits in size-wise between the old 55 and the 65. It's 3 cabins, 2 bathrooms, but what they've done on this boat is they've separated the dinette from the saloon. So on the 55 it was all integrated, and this little bit bigger. This boat can come with a good sized crew quarters with its own toilet and shower and 2 berths. But the Flybridge is really, really special on this boat, where they've moved the barbecue and the wet bar to the stern of the Flybridge. So it's just done little refinements that some things Princess always do. Pretty surreal moment for you though, because you were in Plymouth when this was essentially a mock-up, and now to be sitting on the Flybridge and see it all come together. It's always a great experience going to the shipyard. You can see all those mock-ups. As I said, we were on board this, and we were on the boat in Dusseldorf, and then we actually went through all the mock-up stages, and it's an amazing process the way that Princess do that. When it's coming to that concept stage, you can give your input and say, no, this is going to sit here because I've lived it and I've breathed it, and it's going to work really well for families. Yeah, well, that's what the thing with this boat is. There's so much R&D that goes in it, and then they have Oledinsky that do the hulls. The Princess design team get involved in that, but also the layout, and then they have Pininfarina soften the line. So it's a really big collaboration between some pretty famous names. And do you think it's going to really make waves here on the coast? I think so. I think this is a really good Australian boat. It sort of fits that box. Lifestyle-wise here in Australia, this boat does seem to tick all the boxes. I mean, I like an open flybridge. It gives you the breeze. Some people enclose this with clears. But from the way I go boating, we would leave this open because you also have a downstairs driving station. And the thing with the Princess is with the hull design and the technology that they're doing and their tank testing, the boats run very flat, so they don't run bow up. So it's got really good visibility over the bow of the boat when you drive from downstairs. Yeah, right. And up on the Flybridge, it's fantastic. Going into, places with coral bombings, you've got that extra vision. Your polarised glasses on coming into Lady Musgrave, you can see where everything is. Those days when you have you're crossing, passage making, and you have 10 or 20 knots of breeze behind you, when you're up on the Flybridge, you don't feel anything. Yeah. If you're doing a long run, you're doing like proper passage making to Sydney or up to the Whitsundays, you've got downstairs. Yeah. And that is a climate controlled space. Yeah. You're out of the elements, and it's just a pleasure to be down there. And it's super quiet. That's one thing Princess pride themselves on, is how quiet the boats are when they're running.
The ultimate of indoor and outdoor living.
Oh, amazing. It's just like a luxury British car. It's that little extra bits that they do.
Yeah, that just fits seamlessly here on the Australian coast.
100%.
During this year's Sanctuary Cove Festival of Golf, it was the perfect opportunity to launch these 3 special yachts to both media and VIP guests. Princess Yachts Australia marked the occasion with a soiree to celebrate the new arrivals.
And welcome to our official Princess Yachts Australia HQ here on the beautiful Gold Coast at the Sanctuary Cove Marina.
The arrival of the F58 under lights signalled an invitation for guests to experience the different layouts, interiors and superior craftsmanship. Our event partners, Bentley, Verve Clico, Parenti, Hentley Farm Wines and June Furniture, helped ensure that the evening was the perfect opportunity to catch up and showcase our new arrivals in typical princess style. It was also an opportune time for Greg and Renee Haines to share some exciting news.
We're setting up 2 businesses. One is Princess Premium Brokerage, which is for our princess trade-ins, princess owners, but we're also starting a new business which is called Haines Yacht Sales. And Haines Yacht Sales, so we can market and be the best in the industry on selling non-princess brands. So your Maritimo, your Horizon, your Riviera. It's something we're quite passionate about, and because the team is so diversified now, we're actually taking more premises within Sanctuary Cove, and that's to focus on non-princess brands on our social pages, our web presence, boat sales, magazines, so we can actually really focus on getting those other brands out there.
Princess Premium Brokerage and Haines Yacht Sales are a natural extension of the Haines family's lifelong connection to boating. Built on the knowledge, service and passion that Greg Haines has always been known for, the business brings together a hand-picked team of specialists in premium yacht sales.
I felt as though I was part of the family even before I started there. It was like, you know, we wanted you to come and work with us, and I'd had a couple of princesses myself, so it was just a natural fit to bring it all together with these guys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a shipwright by trade, so to enter a Princess and to see the timber work is what sticks out to me. No other boat builders are doing that at the moment. Yeah, they use proper timber, and it's just all fantastically done. Yeah,
the team I'm with now it's the dream team for me. We're looking forward to building us bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah.
There's a lot of experience there, you know, Matt and Tony and Spence, been around a long time, and we've known each other for a long time. Obviously the guys have been around for a long time, a lot of respect, and we'll work well together for sure.
Built on family legacy, deep market knowledge and decades of trust, Princess Premium Brokerage and Haines Yacht Sales bring the same standard of presentation, discretion and care to brokerage that clients expect from Princess. Here at Princess Yachts Australia, we've always known that it's more than just about the yachts. It's about family, friends, and the finer things, and creating those memories that stay with you long past the point of stepping back ashore. We hope you've enjoyed sharing this episode of The Voyage, and we look forward to seeing you very soon.